MiRS offers 3 different methods for creating CMAs. Those are comparative market analysis, which you'll be doing a lot of in the future. At some point, you might want to use one of our cheat sheets located in the MLS Documents link under the MiRS Education folder. There's 81 different files in here of all sorts of different cheat sheets you'll need for any of our products. We also have many quick tip videos and pre-recorded webinars on our YouTube channel, and those can be found under our Home button. However, if your home page does not have the MiRS logo in it, and you're using a private label MLS, in other words, your brokerage's logo is in the upper left-hand corner, you'll want to select the MLS button to access our page. So to find our YouTube channel, simply select the webinar library, and that will bring you directly to our YouTube channel. Here's the most recent videos this way, or I can select playlists to access the different groupings of videos. You'll see all the different ones on the Paragon MLS system, quick tips, market stats, generating leads, so many videos here at your disposal. So let's get back to our CMA class today. Of the 3 different methods MiRS uses for creating CMAs, one is to start directly through Paragon's CMA icon. And you would start by creating a presentation. However, we've purchased Cloud CMA for our members, and it's our preferred product. Of course, you'll end up using what's most comfortable for you. So when creating CMAs the MiRS way, we start from the search icon. And what we do is actually map around the home that is your subject property. So we'll select a residential property today. Of course, if you're not familiar with what goes in each one of these boxes, simply tap the magnifying glass and you'll see that we need a single family home. Now, when selecting CMAs, you want both active, pending, and closed. I'm going to select all of the active, sold, and pending. Now, other people use other ones as well. If you want to pull in expireds or withdrawns, that's up to you. It depends on what kind of a story you want to tell. Because remember, sometimes you might find an expired property that sat there on the market for way too long because it was simply overpriced. But we'll save that for a more advanced class. I'm going to tap Save. So now that I have closed properties in here, I'll want to select a closing date. Now I could select my beginning and ending periods, but let's just go back to a date range. So we'll pull 6 months back. Make it nice and easy. So then what I'm going to do is I will search by map, and I will add in the address of my home in the mapping bar at the top. And simply hit return to make my map move. Now you will notice my map looks different than yours. I keep mine on a hybrid view. So it looks like an aerial view as well as the map. And if you want to change yours for the moment, you can change it right here. So that would be, I could change it to the road for just the moment or just the aerial. But in my preferences wizard, up here under the preferences icon, I've changed mine to be a hybrid map. So here's where our property is. And I could simply do a 1 mile radius around this, but then I'm going to get into some parts a little too far south here, or maybe I might cross over 94. So let's do something a little more unique. I'm going to draw around these quote city blocks right here. So how we're going to do that is go into the draw tool in the upper left. I'm going to use the polygon because this way I can make as many turns as I want. So I'm going to select that. And you'll now know that my cursor is changed into a cross. So all I need to do is to click once where I need to start. This is not a click and drag. I'm simply clicking, then moving my mouse. I will click again at the next intersection, move my mouse, click, click, and click. And I need to end where I began. And there you have it, is your couple of city blocks. So now remember, we don't have any criteria except for residential, active, pending, and closed. So let's go back into that criteria. Now the next line down, are we looking for items that are for sale or for rent? I don't want any rentals mixed into my property, so we're just going to make sure to pull the for sale items. I'm not going to put in a price because I don't want to skew my results. And I don't need the county or the municipality because I'm already using a map. Structure style, so this is a ranch. It is a 1-story, so I can simply type in 1. Then select the 1-story. My homeowner said it is a 3-bedroom home. And usually I might do 2 to 4 to see what I have. But I happen to know this area, a lot of the homes are exactly alike. So I'm going to search for just 3-bedroom homes. So that's a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 3. Now their bathrooms, I believe she told me that there's only 1. So let's go from 1 to 2 just to make sure. Now these are bathrooms total. So this counts both half baths and full, each one as a single unit. So this number 2 here could get me 2 full baths or 1 full bath and 1 half bath. This home does have a basement, so we'll simply type in yes and tab. Waterfront, no. Fireplace is not a mandatory field, so I'm going to skip that. We do have a garage. See, I could either type the magnifying glass and make my selections, or simply type them into my field. Pool, ownership, short sale, feature codes. I'm not going to do much with this. Some of those are not mandatory fields. I'm going to skip through that and see what my search nets me. So this is at least a 1-car garage. So we'll go 1 to 2. My homeowner said it is a 1,000 square foot home. So I am going to go 10% below and 10% above. So that'll get me 900. And I tab to my next field to 1,100. Alrighty. So over on the right hand side, you'll see your criteria, everything that I've been adding. Now we now have 16 homes to choose from. Well, we'll see what that does for us. And remember, if you need to edit any of these fields, simply tap the blue button. And your cursor will get right to that spot. You'll see that it was highlighted and then moved right to that spot. So if I needed basement, see where it's moved it right to that. And of course the X is to delete those. So let's go ahead and tap search to see our results. And this is the point where you, the agent, are going to be doing your homework. You simply look into the homes. So I'm going to tap into the photo. See if this home actually is a comparable or not. I know the home's in good condition. It wasn't renovated all that long ago, so it's fairly updated, but not updated. I like this home. It's fresh paint, looking good. I'll say that this one, yes, is a comparable. And so I would simply tap the box to the left of it. All right. One thing that I also like to do is I do like to sort these by status. I keep my active, pending, and closed all sorted together. Except right now, no active properties. It's kind of shocking, I know. Low inventory. Yes, we've got more closed than anything else. But actually, that's okay because closed properties are what really help identify a possible value for a home. All right, so to save time, what I'm going to do is just say that these 3 definitely do match, and I'll take the one pending. So how do I reduce this list to just the items that I've checked? Well, I'm going to select the box that says checked up on my blue bar. And now I have just my checked items. From here, I can do a second type of a CMA. This is a one-line, easy peasy, high-level look at a CMA. So over my green reports button to the right-hand side, I'm going to tap that and scroll down to where it says CMA, and I'm going to tap that to open it. There's a quick view, a summary, and of course a spreadsheet view as well. I'm going to pick the summary, and this is that nice high level. So here are my 3 solds, and then my pending is down at the bottom. If I had active, they would be at the very top. Up at the top, there's your residential summary statistics, the high listing price, high sales price, low, average, and the median. And I believe I have my spreadsheet customized to add in the concessions amount, because this is very useful. And you can customize, remember, anything on your areas here. So customize, and then the fields. Just select the sold area, and then add in concessions. Normally, we would be able to bring these right over to Cloud CMA off the Actions button, but it is not there right now. We can bring these over to Cloud CMA Flyer and a property report and bring them into a lot more different places. But for now, we have to go back one step, and now we can select our actions, and we want to bring them over to Cloud CMA and then into the CMA module. Okay, so you'll want to name your report. This will be Mrs. Seller. Now I can write a private note here that's just for me in my records alone. Remember, private notes don't appear in the report. So I do have to enter in the home address again. East Point, you'll always want to select it from the drop-down menu. 3 beds, 1 bath. Okay. Residential. And from here, I can add a cover photo, or you'll notice that it will auto-populate from the maps. And simply follow the green button. Now from here, you can customize a little more. You can set a price. These are the type of things that you would learn in our CMA classes. So today we want to give you the basics of the course. And I can reorganize these. Include all, exclude all. I can even add a listing if I realized when I needed one more at the end. So I can simply go to Customize Report at the bottom or at the top. And that just gets you through your tabs across the top here. Now here's the fun part where you customize this. So your default is going to be a black and gold. You'll definitely want to change the theme or the color and layout and your template of your CMA. So my theme, just select that, and you'll see what I previously selected was Modern Cabernet. And this is a nice little preview. So if I worked for a brokerage that had purple colors in their logos, maybe I'd want to pick Modern Purple and choose my theme. Next is my layout. So I previously selected the 3 columns. I usually will have 3 columns side by side on my sample classes. Makes it easy to read. But some of your clients might want a photo with the map on those houses, or do 2 photos of the houses. This is a 1 photo with max data here. It gives you everything. Get the 2-column, 3-column, or 4-column comparison. I'll stick with the 3-column comparison today. There are actual default templates here that you can choose. Pre-listing package, comps, buyers, follow-ups. Pretty nice. So we have a lot of different things available here for our members. Now our title page, you can see there's a minus here. I could take that out. A little eyeball says preview it. And that's previewing my title page, what it looks like. So you always get a good look before you publish it. There is a cover letter here. So I'm going to take a peek at that one as well. And if you watch some of the other courses in customizing your cloud CMA, we'll go through these type of things in default. Because maybe this letter is close to what you would say, but not exactly. You'd like to customize it a little bit. So even your resume. So your resume has a good beginning. Start filling some things in there. And you'll see there's a lot of stuff in here. So of course you're going to want to preview this before giving it to your client. So let's go ahead and publish this. All right, and here you are. Your CMA is ready. And also over to the right-hand side, other things you can do with this property, make a flyer. Because if you're doing a CMA for your client, maybe you might want to show off your skills and show what kind of a flyer you could make for your clients as well. Again, Cloud CMA is so easy to do items like this. So let's go ahead and view this PDF. There's even a live version there, which is really great too. Let me zoom out a little for you guys so you get a little better view of the entire page. And remember, what you name the CMA is what comes up here. There is the intro letter. Here's my resume. And you can add photos and items in here as well. And something always to differentiate yourself. Because remember, all members of MiRS have Cloud CMA. Now this is my company, remember, so it's not just your MLS. This is the company I work for, so it will be your brokerage. And these are things that you can touch up. You can remove this page and put something in from your brokerage too. Answers the question of, wow, what is a CMA? And of course, how to contact me. Always good, robust information is fantastic. And if you don't have your own website, you now know that you do. HomeSnap gives all of our members a website. There's the map of the listings, summary of the comparables, and then we go into the listings themselves. And this will be those side by side. Now you can have a lot of information. I could have 4 pages of information for each house if I would like. But sometimes that's just too much information to go over with your clients. And there was that pending. And here's your statistics. Average price per square foot, $121 for your sold listings. Average days on market, 11. And the one pending has been 26 days on market. Wow, what is a crazy market. Good analytics. So these are items that will help your clients in deciding to sell their home. And of course, you got to close the deal. You'll have a marketing action plan where, yes, you can edit this too. And as long as we've talked a little bit about editing, let's go ahead and take a peek at that. So I'm going to close this tab and go back to my main Cloud CMA. Now, under my headshot in the upper right-hand corner, it might just say your initials for the minute. But let's go into those account settings. So you'll want to make sure that your headshot is uploaded. All your company information is here. And you can change a lot of stuff of here, but do not change your password. That is linked to your Paragon account. So it's all that single sign-on. It's best to do that. We also have custom pages. So here are the ones that we were just talking about. Agent resume. Here's your cover letter. Listing paperwork overview. That marketing action plan. So you can either edit or take a peek at it with the eyeball or delete. But you can't delete this one. So I can go in and tweak this just a little bit. Third week, maybe we're going to be closing by now. So you could use a couple of different templates in here. And I'll just simply close that out. See, you'll see the delete one is available for these other three. I can also add in my custom pages. So this is what MiRS offers as their data sharing coverage. So our MLS reaches all of these other MLSs across the state. There's only a few MLSs in the state that we do not have a data sharing agreement with. And then I also had one of our members. I used my Coldwell Banker Professionals team to help me upload their custom marketing plan. So this is just where you upload your own PDF. I'm sure you might be familiar with that. And that's how you customize your Cloud CMA account. And remember, each one of those flyers, buyer tours, and CMAs that you do are all customizable as well. So I'm going to go back to that CMA page, and you'll see the last one that I did here. Now, if you would like to edit the one that you did, maybe go around and play with it. So let's just go ahead and go back in and edit. So we're back to that first page. So I can go in and add a cover photo. Just click on this. And let's see. Let's just take one of my screenshots here. You know, this doesn't work, but we'll crop it. That's fine. Oh, that's not a great crop. Update my listing. You'll want to go into your photos where you have them saved. I can go in, reorganize these, selecting my sort option. We'll go by bedrooms, if that made any price difference at all. And then my next customize report, remember that big green button is at the very bottom or the top of every page. And on all your pages here, so maybe if you don't have your cover letter done, or if it's not in there, it won't show. But if you don't like that title page, it's too much information, you can simply take that out. I can do whatever I like here. There's your marketing action plan. Maybe you don't want to talk about commission distribution just yet at this time. Maybe you don't want to give them the showing an open house checklist. Maybe you just want a smaller version. You could always pick a different template and publish your report. So that's the key, is publishing that report again once you've made your changes. And there you have it. Now you can view it, you can email it, you can copy the PDF link, or copy that live link as well. A live link you can use either via over Zoom or a webinar type photo conference, Skype, so the live link you can use over Zoom or Skype or any other video conferencing that you might have. You can also take advantage of that of being in person. It's a great interactive tool to work with your clients as well. All right, don't forget to stick around for the test, and of course,